Welcome to MiddleChildEnt. I am BB, and this is a platform for people to tell their stories, their life stories, inspiring stories. If you have a story that you might want to tell, just hit me up. If you do like the platform and you like what you hear and see, please like and subscribe. I would truly appreciate it. Thank you. Hello. What's going on? It is me, BB. How you guys doing? Welcome to MiddleChildEnt, the Artist Corner, the Artist Cartel Music Group, and now can add the Artist Unplugged podcast, and I'm going to get to that in a little while. But today I come on, and I haven't been on in a long time. I've been working. I've been doing a whole bunch of things, guys. But today I have a young man that I would like to introduce to the world, to my platform anyway. And I am very impressed with him. He is an artist, but not just an artist. He's a creator. He wears so many hats. He's so talented, and he's so humble. And that's the one thing I really like about him. He's a humble young man. So without further ado, welcome to MiddleChildEnt. Foreign. It's all kind of names. People say your name.
Sound effects in there.
This has been a long time coming, and we set up try to have an interview last year.
Man, our schedule is just crazy. Like that's how we be so busy. But you know, I see it all the time. Y'all be busy. I schedule this and that, but it happened. So here we are.
Yeah, here we are. Well, Tay Foreign is like I said, he is an artist, and now he's an artist. He's a singer, but he's so much more. And now he's a part of the Artist Cartel team, and we are so excited. Yes.
Yeah.
And we have so much going on. We need all the help we can get. But first of all, I would like to say, your singing abilities. Where did you start singing? And where are you, first of all, before all of that, where are you from?
Well, I'm from a small town in North Carolina, Laurel Hill. Now, many people don't know where that's at, but if you know where the Dirty Burg is at, you know what I'm saying, Lauren, then you know where Laurel Hill is at. Population, I know, is below 500. It's just a small town. So, yeah, that's where I'm from. And I started singing when I was 9. I kind of found that talent when I was 9 years old. I just so happened to I was listening to the song that actually got me into it was you won't believe it, but So Icy by Gucci Mane and Jeezy. Like, I was just listening to the hook, and I was like, okay, cool. I like the way the hook was, and out of all things, like, oh wow, Gucci Mane, Jeezy, like, So Icy, what? Like, but yeah, that's what really got me into it, and just listening to slow jams. Around that age, my grandparents had passed, so coping with their passing was basically music. I didn't know it at the time, since I was so young, but as I grew older, I understood now, like, wow, like, music really saved me. It really did. So from then on, just listening to Bobby Valentino, the greats, Mario, just Usher, just listening to them and just carrying that feeling, it just got me in tune with it. And ever since then, like, it's just been my passion. I don't ever see myself stopping. Here's my thing. Once you start something, you can't put it down. Like, it's like you just signed your soul to the devil, man. Like, when you love something so much, regardless of what it is, like, you got to keep going until it's time to go, man. So that's where my heart is at, and I don't think it's ever going away, regardless of what I'm doing.
I love the songs that you write. You're just a good writer. Like, how did that come about? Did you always write?
But basically, it's where it comes from. It's from the heart. Like, whatever I'm going through, like, what most people don't understand, music is a passion. So you just can't hop on the mic and hop in the studio and just think you're just gonna make the best banger or the hottest single of the summer. And that's not gonna happen. So most cases you make bangers, and most cases you don't. So that's how it be. You know what I'm saying? So it comes from the heart. It comes from something like if I was angry at something, if I was upset, a bad breakup, or something like dealing something I didn't hear from like years ago. Like it just comes out, and I'm like, oh wow, like it turns out great, and that's that's been my formula when it comes to approaching certain music. Like, okay, cool. Like, how can I get this? Where can I find this inspiration to actually make this into what I want it to be? And sometimes it takes days, sometimes it takes weeks, sometimes even years. Like I'm still sitting on music from 2019. So it's a long process, man. So a lot of people don't understand, but that's basically how
you have so many things going on, and you are so talented. Like, out of all the things that you're doing, because we're going to get into some of the things that you're doing, what is it that you have the most passion for? Because you sing, you write, you're a videographer, you're a content creator. You're some of your dad, right?
yeah.
Your husband. It's like you got a lot going on. But far as the creative side, what is it that is the most exciting for you? What do you have the most passion for?
I guess just trying to be better than I was before. Like that, to me, you have no limits. You know what I'm saying? We evolve daily. Like, I'm not the same person I was a year ago. So sometimes I look back at stuff. I look back at my work I've done so far and stuff like that, and I be like, I could do better than that. You know what I'm saying? So I look back on things and I be like, oh, that's how I grew from that, or that's how I changed that up. You know what I'm saying? And also juggling so many hats. That's a thing too. Being a father, it's a lot of stress. But at the end of the day, I'm able to juggle all of that at once. So.
Okay, and what made you? Okay, you went from singing. Now you are a super content creator. That is, people follow him. Warren. You have funny stuff. You have serious stuff. What led you to that?
Like I said, just we evolve. So you can't just keep yourself in that one creative box. You want to explore. So I believe whatever you put your mind into, you can do it. So I've always had passions of being modeling. I've always had passion of being in my first movie one day. Like, I have no limits. That's me. I have no limits. That's why that's where the name Tay Foreign stems from, because they don't know what I'm about until they see it. And that's where the vision foreign TV comes in. You know what I'm saying? It all comes into fruition. Like, people don't understand until I actually break it down to them. So.
Yeah, because the Tay Foreign is, people always ask me, I don't know. The Tay Foreign, break the Tay Foreign down.
So many levels, man. So many levels. Like, you might get this Tay Foreign, you might get the R&B Tay Foreign, you might get the rapping Tay Foreign. It's just so many.
Oh, I forgot you can rap too. Oh my God. I forgot. Yeah, you can rap too. Like, yeah, you are super talented. I'm glad that you're on our team. I'm glad.
On the freeway, doing 80. Haven't been in the city ever since I met this girl and I give her that thing right. She blowing my phone like saying she looking for better. You already know what's up. I ain't really gotta say too much. You can get whatever you want. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I know you want some more, babe. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. She keep blowing up my phone, yeah. Before it gets too late, she'll take it back to my place. You can drive the ball, just wanna let you know. I'ma take my time, wait a minute, babe. You know you got it, so what's the issue, babe? I know you would, put it down for a nigga. You got my attention, babe. You look so good. It's got too sexy and she know. It's got too sexy and she know. No, she ain't afraid to show. No, she ain't afraid to show me that good. I know you been looking for a real nigga, a real go-getter. But baby, let me make this clear. Hoes don't treat you good. Hoes don't treat you good. You would wish I was your boyfriend. Wish I was your boyfriend. You love attention, you love him switching positions. You would wish I was your boyfriend. Wish I was your boyfriend. Yeah, baby, it ain't tricking if you need love. You would wish I was your boyfriend.
So what is it that you're working on now? And do you have any shows coming out? What do you have going on?
Well, I'm happy you said that. September 18th, show. We're coming out Fayetteville, North Carolina. Make sure you pop out, man. It's gonna be lit. Just recently had a show this past summer. Shout out to Mom Taking the Mobster. As you can see, the merch is on there. You see the tape one on there in the corner.
Yes,
Hey, yeah, man. So just be on the lookout, man. Shows. We really on tour right now. This is basically a tour run right now. Back-to-back shows. More tour dates coming soon. More music's coming soon too. I have been in the studio, so I just wanted to send a special shout out to Montega because ever since transitioning into behind the scenes, I really have taken a hiatus from the music side, but he really brought my confidence back and really showed me who I really was, and I'm back. So yeah, just be on the lookout, man. This is my year, and the years up to coming, 2025. So Artist Cartel, shout out to Artist Cartel for giving me the spotlight, just giving me that boost that I need, and it's up from here. That's all I got to say. It's just so much going on. We got the new podcast coming out, Artist Cartel, the Artist Unplugged podcast, excuse me. We're branched out North Carolina all the way up to New York City. Shout out New York City out here. Yo, we taking over, man. We not stopping. That's just what we're doing right now. So we're driving this engine, and we're not gonna stop. So
it's a movement. It's a movement. People may not see the vision right now, but it's a movement. Just taking artists from just crossing over, taking on New York, the South, the North, the South, just taking artists, being about artists, nothing else, simplicity about artists, getting on the mic, just doing what you want to do, crazy as you want to be, serious as you want to be, whatever, just showing your creativity, because the music game is so weird, and it's and the business side takes a lot of fun out of the music because it's a serious business side, right? But it needs to be a little bit creative, and people need to just a little bit have fun with it and have fun with their creativity, you know what I'm saying, and do their business at the same time, but just have some fun. And that's where the platform Unplugged is coming from. Like, it's just unplugged. Listen, do what you do. Say what you say. Get up here, do what you do.
Be yourself. Don't be like nobody else. Just be you, man. And you'll take off.
Yeah, and just take off, So yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the shows that's coming up, the show with Busta, the Run show. I'm excited about everything. I think, between you and Busta, you're probably going to be the face of Unplugged. So people will get to see you more, and see what you guys are bringing to the platform and what you want to bring to the platform. Hey, so you're trying to lose weight, but you need a little help. Maybe it's time for a personal trainer. Balance Training Studios, FTW. Call Kevin. He is a personal trainer. He is the gym owner. He has group and private sessions available, and they are affordable. You can catch him on the gram at Fitness Training Wellness, or you can call him at 914-343-9828. That's 914-343-9828, or on the gram at fitness.training.wellness. It's time to stop procrastinating, people. Let's do it. I've been following you. So I saw a couple of years ago, you were videos, you were everything. You had stuff everywhere. And then maybe you had to take the hiatus. You stopped. You know what I mean? And, and then you're coming back. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what went on in that. First of all, it was probably the pandemic. A whole lot of stuff was going on.
Yeah, right? It was a lot.
Yeah,
catching COVID.
Yeah, you were on fire. I mean, on fire. I watch your videos, guys. Go and watch his videos. You have a lot of nice videos. The production is like. Tell me about your being a photographer, videographer. Tell me about that.
It's different. It's really different. It's way different than being an artist, but the creative side is still the same. Just being free and open-minded. Anything you can do. Your vision is just arm's reach. You just gotta put it into fruition and just believe in it, and it'll happen. But it's so fun and different. That's why. That's kind of where the hiatus came from. It's more of the oh, so this is what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? So like, you don't really get to see the behind the scenes of what people really be doing when you're on the stage or when you're in the studio, or you just got done shooting a video and you got to send it off. You know what I'm saying? But it's really been a life-changing experience, and it's really helped me out, not as far as the creative side behind the scenes, but more so as being an artist, because now I've learned so much behind the scenes where I can implement that to what I want to do and stuff like that. So I look at it as a plus, as a win, man, because, you know, like I said, I'm coming back. So the knowledge I have now that I didn't have then, just be ready.
I see that. I would think that would make sense to me. So now you went behind the scenes, but I mean, I even watched the way you film, and you know what I mean? Like, you find creative ways, it could be in a lot. You find some creative way to do it. And that's what's up. I guess it would have to be difficult for you because it's so much that you have going on.
Right. I'm still learning. Like, I've recently seen one of my idols. I've recently seen one of his videos he had shot behind the scenes, and they had actually built like a set for it, and they had multiple people on there. He was just walking through the woods. I guess it was a treadmill that he was walking on to give it that walk effect. You had multiple people just working behind the scenes, moving the plant, giving that effect that he's walking through the woods. Like, it's crazy how what you see on the TV, how they put it together, and then when you see it, it's like, wow, these people are some amazing talent. Like, it's crazy. So that's really my next move, is just like building like actual like sets that we can actually shoot on, like, because nobody has that. Nobody, it's always run and gun, and you know, run and gun gets stale after a while. So you know, that creative side, that's what builds that hunger. So, you know, that's the next move right there.
Well, that's interesting. I can't wait to see it, because I mean, it's so much good stuff, you know. I can't wait to see in a couple of years how it all comes together. You know, what is it, like you just told us that, but what is it that we can see from you? What is your ultimate, or is it, because sometimes it's no, you know, what is your ultimate goal to do as far as creatively?
That's a good question.
But you got a lot. Movie, well, I mean,
it's a lot. I mean, how can I put this? The goal is just to be free creatively. I mean, you see so many people, like, you got your Will Smith, you got your rappers turn actors, you got your actors turn rappers, you got actors that turned into directors that turned into, you know what I'm saying? Like, you actually have NBA players who have rap albums out there. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be
free. I love it.
And a free entrepreneur. That's all it is. Cause like, what, you can do anything. They tell you that when you grow up, like, you can be anything you want. And I guess I really took that to heart, because like, I'm really trying to be and do everything that I have passion for. So,
and you have to, and you never, listen, I'm much older than you, and I'm telling you, you got to keep that fire going.
Got to.
Feeling free is, I hate when people say to me, like, yeah, you do too much, or you do. It can never be too much.
Never too much.
Say, it's too much for who? It's not too much for me.
Like, after this, I have a shoot after this, like, yes, all the way in Monroe. So like, yeah. I don't get it. Like, I can't be sitting and relaxing. Like, this is my passion. I can't do that.
Because there's so much to do, and technology is changing, and everything is changing. So it's so much to learn and do. This is a very exciting time, because I feel like it's so much you can do in this time right now that you couldn't do before. You know, technology is making things amazing. Right. So, you know, we could sit here right now and put a whole movie together if we wanted to in one night. It's just technology. And you're very like versed in technology. I see the way you do your page. You know, you got this whole thing kind of sort of locked down when it comes to like the TikTok, and you're on all the platforms, and that's a lot within itself, just keeping up with the trends, because the trends change all the time. And you might not want to follow every trend, but far as these platforms, you got to follow the trends a little bit to be successful on these platforms. And that's the thing that, you know, people don't know, without losing your creativity. You know what I'm saying? Because
right.
drive you crazy. But you know, but I'm glad you're doing what you're doing. I'm glad you're on our team. I'm just happy to see you doing what you're doing.
I'm just happy to actually to be where I want to be. That's the goal, right? You know what I'm saying? So
that's the goal. Well, Tay, I know you got to run, and I know this is quick, and I want to thank you for coming on the Artist Corner. And you know, throw it all over the place, but I just want to thank you because you know, I think that you are very talented, and I think that you are going to be famous, very famous, and people need to know, and they need to look out for you and follow you, you know, because you have so much. You're not going to be in that box. We're not going to keep you in a box. Nobody's in a box, because you're going to be doing big things, and don't be afraid to do it. Just do it. Like, just
that's it. That's it. Just do it.
That's the one thing I would tell anybody. If you really have a true, strong passion, you know what you're doing, you're working hard. It's not easy to be an entrepreneur. I know everybody says, oh, I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be. It is not easy to be an entrepreneur. It is so easy to go to work every day and work on somebody's job.
Right. So you go. I mean, you go through so many trials and tribulations, so many failures, but that's how you get to where you want to be, and people don't understand that.
About it. Yeah. And then you got to get up and do it again, and you have to do it sometimes on top of a job. And you know what I'm saying? It's like it doesn't stop. So I commend you. I know you have a family, you have this, but you keep going and you keep going, and I love it. You know, I really do. And I thank you, Tay, and I cannot wait to the Artist Unplugged.
Hey, I can't wait. I can't wait. We shoot our first episode this weekend. Make sure y'all tune in whenever we do this, because it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be fire. Make sure you also tune in to one in New York too, because you know we're doing this both ways.
The same thing. Listen, we family, and that's what we showing. The love goes across the board. But I want to thank you, Tay, so much for coming on. I know you got stuff to do. Do you have anything you want to say? Anything you want to say to anybody?
Thank you for having me on here first and foremost, and I hope you listened to the last episode. I enjoyed this. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like this I enjoy. So. But,
yeah, we gotta recap. We can recap from New York, North Carolina. We can recap and talk about the Artist Unplugged and what we think is
right. We can add this on that. Right. But yes, show, like I said, show September 18th. Make sure y'all pop out if you can. You know it's gonna be lit. Major artists are gonna be out there, including myself. You know it's gonna be a show. Make sure y'all tune in. New single drop. Wish I Was Your Boyfriend. Make sure y'all check that
Yes.
Drop. Man, I meant to say that, but you know, the single just dropped, man.
And now we have the clean version.
Yeah, now we have the clean version.
You rock that clean version. I gotta tell you.
For my sanctified people out here.
Yeah, for your sanctified people, the radio people, and this network people. So anyway, but listen, you do what you do, because that clean version and the dirty version is all good. I'm sorry for interrupting you, but yeah.
You good. But yes, wish I Was Your Boyfriend. The clean version is coming soon, but the original single is out. Make sure y'all check that out. Like I said, man, we about to do this, man. Artist Cartel, Artist Unplugged podcast. This is what we're doing, man. Make sure y'all check in. This is Tay Foreign. This is what we doing.
Thank you. Shout out Ron. How are you? Good.
Shout out Ryan. You feel me? Couldn't do this without you, bro.
Yeah. Thank you. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Just coming on a little update. So the Artist Cartel Music Group has launched a new podcast called the Artist Unplugged Podcast. And it'll be taping from New York City and North Carolina. So check it out, guys. It's a new show and it should be good. Today was the second taping. The first taping was a couple of weeks ago, and we featured Montega the Mobster and Lady Harris, who is a filmmaker and an author, and they came all the way from North Carolina to do the show, and it was great. They did a great job. It was an amazing experience. Today we had XNY, and they are a young rap group from the Bronx, and they came with their whole crew, and they showed up, and they definitely showed out. It was an amazing experience, and I hope they enjoyed it as much as I did. I have to say, these platforms are not easy to put together. It takes a whole crew. I have to give a shout out to the dynamic duo, Al and Robert. You rock. You came in and saved the day. I started with you guys so many years ago. I don't remember, but you guys taught me so much about recording and streaming and production, and I appreciate it. And today you came and saved my day. The love was real. I want to thank FTW. Kevin, you rocked. You made it so easy for me. You set up. Everything was beautiful. And I have to give a shout out to Mr. Robinson. You came in and set the whole sound up. It was great, and we had no problems. Thank you so much. A shout out to my partner who wasn't there physically, Ron, but he was there via FaceTime the whole time from North Carolina. The North Carolina crew is amazing. We have graphic artists, graphic designers, we have artists, we have producers, we have a lot going on. We have songwriters, we have a lot going on. Please follow us, the Artist Cartel Music Group, and also the Artist Unplugged Podcast. If you're an artist and you want to do what you do, listen, let us know and we'll put you on. So follow us. We definitely appreciate the support. We are minority owned. We are out here trying to do it. It takes a lot of people. It's not just us. You see my face, you see Ron. It's a lot of people behind the scenes. Thank you so much for the support and a continued support. And watch out for the Artist Unplugged podcast coming very soon.